might have been cold and icy on the roads this past week, but there was also Fire and Fury, the name of the new book detailing behind the scenes of President Donald Trump's White House. And the book being released raises interesting questions about transparency, about access to our leaders. One book that has never shied away from transparency or access is the Torah, especially in these Parshiot that we've been reading these past weeks, with Moshe being chosen as the leader of the Jewish people. The Torah doesn't hide from challenges and struggles that he may have had. We read about Moshe as one who felt that he was challenged by bringing God's message to the people of Israel. He had his doubts about his ability to bring it to the Jewish people and to the Egyptians. And nonetheless, God chose him. Why is that? Why did God choose someone for whom these things did not come naturally, who felt challenged by his station and by being chosen as a leader? Usually, when I have questions like this, I go to our Rabbi Wahlberg. But this week, he's away in Israel. So I figured the next best thing to do would be to go to Maura Bressler's 4th grade class and see if they could help us answer this question. Come with me. What do we learn from the fact that Hashem chose Moshe to be our greatest leader, even though some of those things did not come easy to him?
You shouldn't be afraid, because you should always try to do new things.
You should just believe in yourself, and it's okay to ask someone else for help, because Moshe asked Aaron to help him with his speaking.
You don't need to have like a lot of advantages to do something. Like, he couldn't speak. He still did it even though he couldn't speak.
Trust Hashem, because like Hashem knows like he could like help you.
You shouldn't look at something that somebody can't do. You should just look at something that somebody can do. Like, if you care about something, you shouldn't just like leave it alone. You should actually do something about it.
That you should never give up.
You should never. Moshe says, "Lo ish devarim anochi." What does that mean? I'm not a man of words. I'm not a man of words. The last book of the Torah is called, it's Dvarim. What is Dvarim? Words. You know who spoke all the words in Sefer Dvarim? Moshe. So Moshe says at the beginning, I'm not Ish Dvarim. But what ends up happening? He becomes Ish Dvarim. He becomes the one who spoke the book of Dvarim. So such an important lesson, and all the things that you all mentioned, that we're able to learn from that. We wouldn't have learned those things if Hashem chose someone that was so natural, simple, didn't have any challenges. And it's okay for us to be challenged. It's okay for things to come tough for us. And it's okay if we're not good at everything. We can take what we have with a big heart and caring enough and trying and being courageous and being bold, and we can become great, great leaders. I hope you got as much from that as I did. It's great to hear the kids talk and to hear their suggestions, because they see things with new eyes and fresh perspectives. And the message that they gave us is that there are so many different understandings, lessons that we can take away from the fact that God specifically chose Moshe. Lessons for ourselves to challenge ourselves, that when things are difficult, we should push forward and push through, get out of our comfort zone, believe in ourselves and believe in God. And as we read these Torah portions these weeks, let's try to keep in mind these messages and also see things with new eyes and fresh perspectives. Hopefully, if we do that, we can gain greater understanding of the world around us and of ourselves. Shabbat Shalom.